All right, it's time for early betting with the Sports Nuts for July 12th. Let's hope we do better tomorrow than we're doing right now. Click the links below for the best sports books in your state, and don't forget the OddsJam Partner Program. Share that link with your friends. Get 20% of all revenue generated from that link. Live chat is available. Like this live stream and subscribe to our YouTube channel. Fill out the form below in the description. Get a personal one-on-one tutorial on how to make $2,500 a month. Sports betting, there's a Calendly link for Mike, one for me. You could contact Mike at oddsjam.com. You can contact me, Bob at oddsjam.com. We need help with TikTok. Get on there, share with your friends. Our TikTok OddsJam_nuts. We've got a Discord link below. Check that link out. Join the group. Be a part of the OddsJam Discord group. And finally, the OddsJam Player Prop mobile app. Yes, it is awesome. It's for iPhone and Mac, and you're going to love it. It's going to help you with your player props. It's going to give you percentages of plays that you don't have access to right now, or you got to do a lot of digging to find that out. All right, OddsJam Player Prop mobile app and also desktop app for Mac and for iPhone. I'm sure right around the corner we'll be getting Android, I'm sure. All right, Yarrow. Logan Fellows, been a hot 30 minutes. Hey, Steven Rivera, how you doing? NRFI, Braves, Mets, fingers crossed. Richard Lemasters, let's do it. And Steven says that app is awesome. So
and YRFI, Tampa Bay, Boston just hit. So I'm rooting for you there, Steven Rivera. But that was a literal last minute bet. Was a YRFI on last minute betting in the Tampa Bay Boston game. It is 2-0 Tampa Bay. I also have the over in that game. So looking good there. And another positive EV play that I had, the Pittsburgh Pirates. Now, this isn't done yet, but over 3.5 team total. Okay? They've got 3 runs right now. So fingers crossed there as well.
All right, Mike, what I need you to do is make sure that you have got pitching matchups for tomorrow so we can prepare ourselves.
Well, yeah, as best I can, but you know how it can, I think we're in good shape there, but unless anything unexpected happens.
I'm just saying, when I go to the Positive EV page.
I got you, man.
You got me? All right. All right.
You.
There you go, Steven Rivera. Yup. Nice. I just took the Red Sox and took the Pirates over too. All right. Let me share my screen. Look at July 12th, Positive EV plays. So let's take a look here and some things that are happening. There will be some tennis plays tomorrow, guys, and there are several of them. So we're not going to just throw them by the wayside. And if we look, we don't have a lot of baseball plays. So we're going to go through all of them. Yay or nay, Mike? Here we go. 12-cent market width on the Twins and Brewers, over 9 total runs. -111 on the OddsJam perfect line. -105 without the juice. -102 on FanDuel. Your thoughts on that? Pitching matchup in that?
Yeah, looking like a matchup that could certainly have some runs in it. And it's in Minnesota. You know that being at Minnesota, that certainly can be. I mean, you look at Minnesota's last handful of games: 6-5, 9-7, 6-5, 9-8, 8-2, 6-3. Lots of runs being scored in Minnesota's games. So
you like that then?
I think at first glance, I would have to say that's probably a good bet.
I think you're right. Let's hit it. All right, let's hit that one. Then we've got the Braves and the Mets. Total runs over 7. 23-cent market width, -185 on the Pinnacle line. Sharpest book in the world. -170 when you take out the juice. -165 Who's pitching in that game?
You got Peterson and Strider, but just a little too, minus 165. Not something that I'm as crazy.
We already hit a minus 165 earlier today, and it hit.
Okay, well, okay, fair enough.
I
mean, first glance, this Braves Mets game is probably the under is the play tonight. So I assume tomorrow we will see some offense. You got a couple of guys who are decent pitchers as well, but I'm going to go on a limb and say that we'll get more runs tomorrow for sure.
Half a unit. How's that?
Yeah, I would take.
We won't go crazy. We'll just put a half a unit on. If we felt really confident, we'd double it. All right. Yankees Reds game run line. Reds plus 1.5.
Yankees red. I mean, look, Bob, I'm never going to go against the Yankees. It's at home. It's Ashcraft against Garrett Cole. There is no way that I am going with that. Sorry.
Okay.
No.
All right. So in that case, let's take a look at this game another way. Since this is, line shopping and what have you too, let's pull up tomorrow's game and see what it looks like for
the Yankees.
Yankees and Reds right here. Let's take the run line and let's look at minus 1.5. You can get it for minus 135 on DraftKings and Caesars. Do you like that play better?
I mean, I like the Yankees on the run line better. No two ways about it. If I'm looking for, a winner, I'm just not sure I can safely take. Although the Reds can be, good at times. I'm not sure that I would. I'm just not sure I can go against the Yankees on the run line. I mean, they're too profitable. They're too good. And here's the thing, Bob. As a home favorite, there's only 4 teams better than the Yankees on the year. So how
Okay. All right. I got you. Let me go back to the Positive EV page and get to some of these tennis plays that we're going to look at. Okay. So we're going to stay away from this Reds plus 1.5. Let's look at these plays here. We have total games. All of these are unders, Mike, in every single one of these. And a couple of them are doubled up in this Krunic and Sigmund match. We've got under 20.5 total games and under 19.5 total games.
Pass
on both. Then in the Busha and Mladenovic game match.
You can't say it. Don't touch it.
Under 21, and I can say it. Mladenovic. Under 21.5 and under 19.5.
I mean, looking at the play itself, it does look like it's got value, but don't know enough to say with certainty I like it, although that 20-cent market with one I like a little more.
Okay, so here's what I'm going to do. I'm going to put a half a unit on the 24-cent market with one in the one match, in the Mladenovic match, and in the Krunic and Sigmund on the under 20.5. We'll put a half a unit on that. Let's see how we come out. Honestly, the tennis plays in Positive EV have been very, very good lately, Mike.
Yeah,
they really have. They really have. They've done well. Wimbledon was a profitable thing for us. All right, let me pull up my bet tracker. Things are running just a little bit slow. Bear with me. All right, so we took the Twins and the Brewers over 9 minus 102 on FanDuel. We took the Braves and the Mets over 7 minus 165 on BetMGM. We took the Yankees on the run line minus 1.5, minus 135 on DraftKings, even though it wasn't a Positive EV play. We took The total games in the Milanovic-Busha matchup under 19.5. And in the Krunic and Sigmund, we took under 20.5. And actually, that was supposed to be under 21.5 for the Milanovic and Busha matchup. So we will hit that. Make sure we get that in there. All right. Hi, Nuts. On June 1st, my Phillies were 21-29. Your Cardinals were 29-21. Now my Phillies are one game ahead of Cardinals, and NOLA has been lights out lately. So your lock is in trouble tonight. Hey, Stuart Zimmerman, thanks. Appreciate that.
Well, Bob, yours is not mine. Mine won't be affected there. I did have the Cardinals on the money line tonight. But yeah, and the NOLA has been pitching good, but go ahead.
No, you guys, you got fans.
You're interrupting me, man. You're interrupting me. What?
If you can't say it, don't touch it. LOL, Mike. Mike, I'm doing quotes here now. Great quote, one to bet by. Let's go at Stuart. I'm from Philly too. Reese goes yard in the first. Yes. Glad I didn't do the NRF.
But surprisingly, the only worry for me on NOLA on the strikeouts prop was surprisingly for the Cardinals, they actually don't strike out a ton. As inconsistent of a ball team as they are, just thinking in years past, the Cardinals are certainly a team that do seem to strike out quite a bit. But for whatever the reason this year, they actually haven't been a team that strikes out a ton. But I think NOLA will get, I think that prop will hit because it is NOLA. And he's a strikeout guy. Come on, that's what he does. He strikes guys out. He'll give up some runs from time to time. But you're right, Stuart. He has been pitching better, and the Phillies look a lot better. We've got a lot of baseball left, and I think they're trying to put themselves in that tier with the Mets in Atlanta. I know they're not there yet, but you've got to give this season a whole to play out. And so far, it's been a big turnaround for them.
What they're trying to do is put themselves in wild card position. They're not going to catch.
You don't know if they could be building something. As you saw Stewart say, they were 21-29. They are now 46-40. So there's been a pretty good turnaround for them, and it could get better.
Absolutely, Stuart. I understand that completely. By the way, let me do the quote again. I was trying to say Milanovic, and Mike said, if you can't say it, don't touch it. So Jacob Trainer says it's a great quote, one to bet by. So if I can't say the name, I shouldn't bet the game, right? Hey, there you go. If you can't say the name, you shouldn't bet the game, baby.
Agree with you, Steven. Agree with that 100%, Steven Rivera. No doubt.
Yep. All right.
And Bryce is happy. Bryce is happy because the Phillies went out and got a couple of guys that he wanted, Schwarber and Castellanos. So he's happy.
White Sox money line bet is feeling a little underwhelming. What do you guys think?
That White Sox money line, no two ways about it. Wasn't one I was necessarily thrilled about, but the one that burns me right now is the under that I was liking in that game, the under 9 and 9.5. That first inning, which, believe it or not, the YRFI in that White Sox Guardians game was positive EV as well. So that's one I should have jumped on, but I was on the under, so I thought I'll just stay away from it all around. Should have jumped on that YRFI though. But Boston, Tampa Bay, thank you, Tampa Bay, for helping us out. And Boston gets back in the game. It's 2-1. We got the Red Sox on the money line. We got the over. Let's go. We got our YRFI. Good start.
Let's do it, man. Let's do it. I feel my under 13.5 is going to come through tonight. I gotta win something because I tailed you on that White Sox game and you just
the
killed
one
me.
You tailed. This guy tails one bet that I give, and it's the one that loses, and he missed out on the other ones. Shame on you, Bob.
I got the Red Sox over 7.5 and over 8. I got the Red Sox covered, yes. But that one is the one I'm really upset about. I'm just saying.
Shame on you, man.
Shirt that quote, Bob.
No kidding.
If you can't
You
say
too,
the
Steven.
name, don't play the game. Don't bet the game. Let's do it. Can't say the name, don't bet the game. Let's put it on an OddsJam shirt. It'll be part of our merchandise.
I love it. I love it. And then we can get Steve's quote on there from a couple of weeks ago, which, speaking of which, we got to get Steve back on the show.
Mike, we got to get this one on there too. If you can't say it, don't touch it.
Yeah, it could be it could be like multiple quotes.
There you go. Let's do it.